the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, maybe we're going to finally get a resolution about these drones. Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Is the revolution to start shooting them down?
Well, there are people that are honestly calling for that.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of in that camp. I mean, maybe not shoot all of them down, just shoot one of them down so we can see what it is.
Have they appeared every single day in a row? Is there a streak?
It's been every day, and not having been there in New Jersey where they're pretty much seeing them, I'm only going on some of the stuff I've seen. Now, one of the pieces of footage that I saw from ABC News was pretty crazy. It was an orb.
Yes.
More like, and it had lights that were circling around it, and that's the one that I thought was really crazy. Now, there are a lot of things, and I do admit, everybody's just everything in the sky, like going, that's one of them, and they're like, no, it's a plane, dude. And so there are a lot of false sightings that are happening now because it's just so prevalent. But yeah, the ABC News report on the drone was kind of crazy.
You know, when things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be. But this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved.
So these are things that have been around for a while. I've seen these type of things on other videos from even 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a brand new thing. And I know somebody had asked last week, well, are they showing up all over the world? They have shown up all over the world.
I think what it is it's the intensity and the numbers of what's showing up in such a specialized area. And so they're just trying to get to the bottom of it. Most of them, yes, are not impressing me. Some of them, like the one we are showing, that one is a little crazy to me because that doesn't look like any kind of drone that I've seen.
The ones that are bigger are kind of impressive. There was one, it was going over a neighborhood. It looked like a small craft of sorts.
So, now as it's gone on, it's gotten a little bit unimpressive with some of the sightings that people are coming up with. But yeah, there are still some that look legit and are hard to explain. Now, finally, it looks like somebody is doing something. Senator Chuck Schumer is saying that the federal government can use better drone tracking technology. And apparently they do have some stuff, and they're hopefully going to be sending that to New York and New Jersey to try to identify it. And this is just something that we should have in our arsenal anyway, because of how many drones are out there. They need to do a better job of policing what exactly is flying over our skies. And so hopefully this will be something that we start putting time and effort into developing so that if there is anything, you'll know where all the drones are. Now, Mayorkas, who does Homeland Security, he had said it is because in September of 23, you were allowed to start flying your drones at night, and that's why it is. I don't think it's that simplified, but I think there's probably something in between. And it just seems luckily now like maybe there might be a response, and that's what people are asking for. So we'll see what winds up happening with it.
I tell you what, though, I've been looking up in the sky an awful lot, hoping to see something.
Yeah,
I know,
for a while.
you're alien hopeful. You've always been.
Look, I had a real life experience, and I had somebody else, they witnessed it with me, and it was bizarre, man.
Hashtag can't wait to get probed.
Now, this is good news because they are finding and catching some of the people. 2 people have been arrested for running a hazardous drone operation near the airspace of Boston's main airport.
And you should be able to catch those people. If you're the military or anybody that's any kind of authority.
That's what people are asking for. They're flying these in places they shouldn't. Can we please start policing this and arresting people who are doing illegal drone operation? And here's the first 2, so they'll hopefully start cracking down more.
Can our military?
Well, I would love to know the truth if the military is trying to find these drones and track them down and they can't.
Or if they are the drones.
Yes.
And it's some kind of, testing out of military espionage things they have. Just tell us.
I mean, any of the answers are kind of Kind of horrifying.
Or is it an alien?
Well, a lot of these are probably just drones. There are still some of the calls that are coming in that are a little intriguing, like this 911 call that came into a call center in North Stonington, Connecticut. This is a report. Somebody named Lisa claimed to have video evidence of a suspicious unidentified drone. And according to Lisa, the drone was repeatedly landing near an open solar panel plant field and appeared to be drawing power directly from that facility.
What?
We've been trying to call for a suspicious drone sighting in North Stonington. The reporting party name is Lisa. She's driving back to Groton, but believes she has video of drones in the area that were landing in the solar panel farm, sucking power from the solar panels so they can continue their flights.
Now that would be interesting to see what that is all about.
The aliens tap into our solar power?
It's just getting bizarre out there.
It is. Now that part's bizarre. Now keep in mind, this did come from North Stonington, which sounds like a place Denny's might live. So,
That's so made up to me.
yeah, I don't know where the credibility might be in that, but
He's the mayor of Stonington.
yes. There was a multi-vehicle crash in Colorado earlier this month, and when the cops showed up, the driver admitted that he'd had about 10 drinks.
Oh.
At least he was honest, but apparently it is his profession that gives him a good excuse to drive that intoxicated.
How much have you had to drink tonight, man?
Probably 10.
10 drinks? All right, cool. Do you want to do roadsides? You already told me you're 10 drinks deep, right? You're pretty drunk.
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, like, I'm a professional drinker.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so he's a professional drinker. So
I get it. I vibe you. You are my spirit animal, but you got to get an Uber, bruh.
Yeah.
Have 10 drinks, have 20 drinks, but don't drive.
Yeah, so that's what he does for a living, I guess. A New Hampshire woman is facing multiple charges, including driving under the influence, after police said she drove her car into a lake. And then she tried to escape through the car window and had to crawl across the ice to do it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but she was massively hammered, so she was properly arrested. A man in Arizona has been accused of stealing $223,000 in crypto by posing as an Uber driver. This guy allegedly picked up riders who were looking for a rideshare and then obtained their phones by claiming he had issues with his. Prosecutors claim that once he had their phones, he opened their Coinbase accounts to transfer currency to his own wallet.
Oh, my gosh. You can't give anybody your phone.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, you cannot.
Whoa.
Made threats to at least one of the victims that they needed to chill or something bad would happen. And the victim believed that he was armed with a gun, although he did not see a weapon at that time. If Mr. Hussein is able to post bond, we'd ask for electronic monitoring. And I'd also ask for no use of the internet, given that this was an extremely sophisticated electronic fraud. We do not want Mr. Hussein to potentially destroy further evidence if it exists.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
You're done.
That is layered.
Well, this guy learned the hard way that you can't trust a stripper. He's a DJ at a gentleman's club in Portland, and apparently all of a sudden observed in his body a very terrible pain.
I was basically on my computer getting some songs ready, and next thing I know, it felt like a 500-pound man punched me in the back basically as hard as humanly possible. So I turned around expecting there to be like a huge dude like about to fight me and hit me, and it was her, and she was standing there holding the knife. I still didn't know I was stabbed at that point, but then I took a breath in and I realized that my left lung had collapsed.
I think she intended to kill someone, and it just happened to be Duncan. When she was in the dressing room, for about 10 minutes, she seemed like she was possessed by a demon.
Oh, my goodness.
Someone got some bad meth.
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
my goodness.
How about
so
that?
she didn't have any beef with him whatsoever?
Guess not. No, she just was looking for someone to stab.
And you know what? He kept the music playing still.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God.
He's that good.
Yeah. Warren's cherry pie didn't even skip a beat. Just kept right on going.
That might have been what was playing.
Yes.
Wow.
And you got to watch out for 58-year-old Sherry Shagini. Her brother Peter was praying to Jesus in her Vero Beach home when she said, "No, we pray to the Quran. I don't believe in Jesus." She told her brother to get out. She then attacked him And when he put his arms up to defend himself, she bit his right forearm. Sherry also scratched her own neck so her brother would potentially go to jail, but when officers got to the house, they arrested her and realized that she was the perpetrator.
Sherry.
Yes.
I think police officers sometimes can tell if you give yourself by the way it's done.
By the way the cut is on your own neck, and then there's like your own skin under your fingernail.
Yeah. So there you go. So
Sherry.
Watch out for old Sherry.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.